right, well, we all know, for most of us, the holidays can leave a mark. And where does it show up? On your skin, travel, alcohol, stress. Well, guess what? When we come back, this apple was cut at the same time. One of them has been treated with a special product, and one of them hasn't. Which one do you want your skin to look like? Well, if your body is feeling the effects of the holidays, how do you think your skin feels? Kristy Harris is a dermatologic esthetician, and she has some great tips and products on how to restore your skin after this season of partying.
Yes.
Right? And the stress and the travel, and it's all taking a toll on us now, Kristy.
It does. Everything that we're doing during the holidays just puts our skin under a lot of stress. It's exhausted, it's malnourished, and it really doesn't look pretty.
No, it doesn't. And I have one thing to add to that, because I actually have been sick and I've been taking some antibiotics. I can feel it in my skin.
You're probably feeling really dry and dehydrated.
Yes.
I've been there too. I was sick right before Christmas, so I know what you're talking about.
So on top of that, which everybody's sick, we have all these issues to deal with. Okay, so let's talk about the first suggestion you have here, and it's an exfoliation.
Yeah, so when we're drinking and, you know, alcohol, lack of sleep, it causes the skin to not absorb as much nutrients, and the skin cell turnover process slows down. So you get a buildup of dead skin cells. That can lead to acne. The skin can actually feel more dry because it's dull.
You get that kind of ruddy look to it.
Exactly. So the quickest way to address this is with exfoliation.
Okay.
You can do that with a treatment like a chemical peel, which is something that we do in the office, and that separates the dead skin cells, so the dead skin cells slough off and they're replaced with new healthy skin cells. If you want to do something at home, you can try something like Active Serum, which is an exfoliating product that contains glycolic, lactic, salicylic acid. It's not so active that you're going to get dry and peely. You can use it every night. And, you know, so it's mild enough that even if you have dry or sensitive skin, you can use that.
So in the office, it's a quick, a quick fix. At home, maybe the process takes a little bit longer. Let's talk about this, because this is kind of a cool deal here. Tell us, I'm going to move this out of the way so I can get to it, because I love this thing right here. What is this called?
This is the Clarisonic Opal, which is a sonic infusion device that's used to infuse your skin serums under your eyes. So eye creams, eye gels are going to penetrate better. So it has about 125 sonic tapping movements per second, and it increases the absorption of your products.
And I actually have one of these, and the way, and I hope I'm using this right, so you put the product in here, and then there's a little button here, and you put it on. And I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it's just this really soft little...
It feels nice, too, when you're using it under your eyes. It feels really good.
And when you say, and it infuses into your skin, I love this sample, an example, actually, that you brought for us. So, can we get a real tight shot of this, you guys? You took this mushroom.
Yeah.
What did you do?
So actually, anybody who has this device at home could do this as a little experiment. I used the tapping method on one side, and I used the Clarisonic on the other side with a little blue dye that shows how it penetrates better with the Clarisonic,
so
or the Opal Sonic.
You just tapped it on, and you pretend like that's your skin. Where here, you actually use the little tool. So if this was your skin, you'd be doing this on your skin, and you can see the dye.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It was fun. My 5-year-old was having a blast helping me do this last night.
I'm glad to know that it's actually working. So I'm pretty excited about that myself. Okay, so let me just, I'll put this, I love your little signage here. So let's move on down to here, because these are, again, some products that you can do at home. And this one is for puffiness?
Well, this is going to address puffiness and dryness. So alcohol dilates the blood vessels. They widen, and so people will see flushing, broken blood vessels. If you already have rosacea or anything like that, it's going to look worse. And then you're dehydrated. So Nia 24 contains proniacin, and that strengthens the cells, the skin cells, which can protect weak capillaries from leaking into the skin and looking red. For a moisturizer, this has a ceramide in it, so it's very hydrating without being too greasy or making you break out. And then they have an eye cream, too, which helps if you're having dark circles that are caused from leaky capillaries.
Okay, I don't want to forget this, because this is pretty, pretty visual example here. You cut this apple in half, and show me which product you used on this apple.
So I use the SkinCeuticals CE ferulic acid, which is a topical antioxidant. And I actually did this Saturday night. So I applied it to half of it and let the other side oxidize as it normally would. So this is something you could apply every single morning, and it helps prevent free radical damage. But what a lot of people don't realize is topical vitamin C strengthens the walls of the blood vessels, and that can help prevent redness and flushing and broken capillaries.
How many applications did you give that apple?
One.
Okay, so here's the deal. All of the products, basically, they're not something that you can just buy at like a Walgreens or something. You've got to, these are all, you know, pharmaceutical grade that comes through your office.
Correct.
You also do cool sculpting, I know, which we didn't get a chance to talk about. But all of your information we put on our website, and for the products, and I know you're going to want to know about some of these products, you can always find them at sonoranliving.com. Thank you, Kristy.
Thank you.
All right.